So, you have your script?
Yep. Do you have yours?
Nope.
Well, guess we're going through blindly. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm the T-Bone 186, and so is he. And
I'm also ap3jmpt.
And welcome to the Legacy.
I've just noticed we're a little off center, but oh well. It's not gonna matter.
One thing I think you'll notice that's a difference between the other co-owner and this co-owner is that this co-owner is actually going to appear. You know, it's consistently with every video is going to be working with. The thing with Michael is we just worked on UWA, and it's a little bit different now. And it's disappointing because me and Michael had just started making videos together. You noticed some of that, didn't you?
Yeah.
So I feel like we kind of missed out on that. It's disappointing.
Yeah.
But you know, there's this thing called college. It makes it so much easier because right now, believe it or not, we're filming at Virginia Western Community College.
Yep.
You know how hard it would have been to film at Patrick Henry?
Very hard.
You wouldn't have gotten to film at
Yeah. I mean, you take a look at my vlogs that I've done in school. There's been like 2 of them. They were just kind of haphazard and.
But both of which occurred at lunch, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly at lunch. It's actually 3 vlogs I've done at school. First one was with Toby, second one was with Clay and Griffin, both of which were at lunch, and then the third one was with you. You were pretty much the only one that wasn't there.
Yeah.
It was at lunch and through the hallways.
Right, and that was one with Malcolm, and that was one with me.
Oh yeah, wait, that makes 4.
Yeah.
That would be anime chess party.
Right. So
the title's very misleading, by the way.
yeah, more like after the chess party.
Yeah.
So let's do the pros and cons of college versus high school. Let's start with high school. What are the pros of high school?
Well, pros of high school is
well, there's 2,000 people in high school, and you'll pretty much get to talk to every single one of them.
Yeah. You make so many friends.
You have grades of people that are separated. You know.
Yeah.
So 9, 10, 11, 12. You have a bus that will pick you up from near your house.
Yeah.
That will take you there and drop you off.
Right.
Also, high school really is pretty easy. You don't get a whole lot of homework in high school.
Exactly. In fact, I got like 10 times more homework in elementary school than I did in high school.
Yeah.
Even one of our teachers has mentioned that.
Yeah. Honestly, I think high school is a bit of a joke.
Oh yeah.
Unless you're taking a dual enrollment course, which I have. I'm sure you have too.
I haven't actually.
You haven't?
I've only taken 2 advanced classes, one in which being World History 2, and the second one being pre-calculus.
Let's look at the pros and cons of college. The pros and cons of college is that you get to do things like this. You know, you get to eat what you want. You have your own restaurants.
Yeah, and as long as it's not illegal, you can pretty much do whatever the hell you want here.
There's no dress code.
No, not that we know of.
So I can't wait for no bra day.
Yeah.
Which is actually on the school day.
Wow.
Also,
you have tons of free time.
right. But let's get to the cons. The cons of college is that you're very, very separated from everyone else.
Yeah.
Everyone's in their own little bubble, and that can be difficult to deal with. Also, the cons of college is that if you want to ride a bus, you only get the city bus. And that doesn't work so well for you.
Yeah, transportation is a pretty big issue.
As I noted in the previous video, I have to either walk or bike.
Right.
I walk today because I feel like shit.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Definitely. So Alex, what do you think of college?
What do I think? What do I think of college? Honestly love it here, and I think it's much better than high school in terms of freedom, and like I said, you have all this free time, and nothing's really coming to thought right now. So.
What I think about college is I think I like the work itself. I like most of my classes. I don't like my Cycle 30 class because there's a lot of online work with that, and which is fine, but online stuff can get kind of difficult if you're not really instructed. There's this place called Psych Info, and I don't understand it very much, so it's difficult.
I was told about online classes and whatnot, and it seems to me that it's 10 times more difficult to try to deal with that than have an actual class, because when I went to register for classes or talk about registering for my classes with my student advisor, he was telling me in order to get in contact with my teacher for my online class, I would only get to talk to him through email. And I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
That's just not the same as having a conversation with someone in person.
Right. Well, this isn't an online course though. This is to come to class, do a lecture, but all the work is done online. So it's almost like a hybrid course, even though it's not a hybrid.
Right.
Which is confusing.
Kind of like health online in high school.
Yeah, I don't think college itself is hard. I think preparation for college is hard because they don't tell you what you need to do to prepare. You're just thrown in there and you have to deal with it yourself.
Right.
And it's difficult, like this WEPA bullshit. You know, it's difficult.
You said WEPA?
WEPA.
Oh yeah. I'll show you this little card. So anyways, the card looks like this, and there's a camera. But yeah, the card looks like this, and you use this little thing to. Actually, all these machines, known as WEPA machines, all throughout campus, you use those to print. And if you couldn't see from the card, you have to pay $10 for it.
I wanted, or used your financial aid.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
But if you want to set an account, that's pretty easy. But I tried to do that via my phone, but it wouldn't let me press the register button. I tried to get into my email, but oh hey look, Gmail, which you have to have Virginia Western, does it wouldn't let me get into it with my phone. I don't understand that.
I don't understand that either.
Getting books, I was very nervous about getting books. I wasn't told, there's just so many things I wasn't told how to do or what needed to be done. It's just difficult.
Yeah. So I'm guessing I wasn't the only one who felt a little unaware. So like.
And honestly, I was scared about starting college first.
I was both looking forward to it and a little nervous about it.
But now I'm not nervous about it. I love it here. I spend a lot of time here.
Yeah, me too.
Now let's give an update on this situation of uploading videos and why they don't look the same as they've been looking for about the past 6 months. Why is that, Alex?
Talking about your videos?
Yes. My chief editor, what's been going on?
Oh, that's right. Well, it's been 6 months. More like 6 weeks.
Well, yeah, since you became the co-owner, but I mean...
Yeah. What's been going on is...
What I was saying is that over the past 6 months, actually more like 10 months, I added it over. So basically, over the past year, I started a new standard with my channel with the way it's been edited. And since I added my code, there's something happening, right? Well, now if you look at the quality of videos, well, all my effects and the outros and the intros and this and that, something's happening. So that's what I'm asking you to explain.
Well, first, okay, it all started with Michael's retirement match. That's why I keep referring to him as. But yeah. First, and this is also explained in the behind-the-scenes video, which will get uploaded eventually.
On his channel.
Yeah. And see, what had happened was, it all started with Michael's retirement match. We started editing on Cyberlink Power Director 11, which is what EMP 3440 downloaded when he first came to his house. He downloaded that program on his computer.
Right. But then my motherboard got fried. Why? Because once again, my union father. And this new computer doesn't really allow fast rendering. So if we were going to render that video, it literally would have taken like 36 hours.
On that program.
And even after we did get it rendered, it would fail to upload every single time.
Yeah, the YouTube would just not accept that type of. I don't know if it was the video file. It had to have been something with the video file.
I think it was the video file. So no, I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna upload the naked file, and I did, and it worked just fine.
Yeah. So and because of that, now there's a version 1 and version 2 of the match. Version 2, I took the liberty of editing that match all over again with all the same replays and whatnot.
Not to mention
with Camtasia Studio.
At my house with Power Director, every time we go into one of the effects, it would go to full screen. Then during the regular part of the match, it would put these stupid bars there.
Yeah. We can maybe put in a clip in here to show you an example.
Yeah.
If at all possible.
You just made the editing process of this video a lot harder by saying that.
Well,
but yeah, here's a clip right here. There. Cut. That was transition. Now you're back. Man, we just made a seamless transition right there. Man, I am breaking the fourth wall. Did you watch Raw last night?
I don't watch wrestling anymore.
He doesn't watch wrestling anymore, but he's a big fan of UWA. It don't make any sense.
Well, I've just stopped watching WWE because they've kind of taken a weird turn for me. They're not the same as when I started watching it, or even about like a year or two ago.
Trying.
It's just all these new and weird gimmicks that they have for it now are just. It's like when the Shield is no longer the Shield because one of them, I think Roman Reigns has excluded himself from the Shield.
Well, no. Seth Rollins hit Roman Reigns with a chair.
Oh.
And that's pretty much what the Shield.
Oh. Because for the longest time, everybody was talking about they're the most unbreakable and unstoppable team.
Right. But it makes sense they broke them up because they had done everything they could do, and for them to stay relevant, they had to break them apart. So it makes sense. It's funny looking at all these because there's people everywhere around us, and I'm looking at all of them, looking, staring at us like we're crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just wanted to talk a little bit here. I think I'm pretty much done with what I have to say. Do you have anything to say?
No, but we could show you this.
Yeah, we'll show you what everybody's been gasping at. But the viewfinder around. Other way.
All right. See, look at this. Let's look at this shit. Somebody completely murdered this pizza. Like, oh, here's a part of campus. I really this is just a part of campus. The other half of campus is on that side street.
Yeah, you'll get sued for filming people.
Huh?
Like, yeah, you'll get sued for filming people.
Well, I've done it so many times on my channel, so.
There you go, just like that. All right. So yeah, the backstage stuff. There'll be for the first time ever, you're going to see backstage things for UWA on how we create a match. The entire process of uploading, editing, and
See the first part of the behind the scenes series that we're going to do. It's all going to be for Michael's retirement match.
right.
It's going to be 3 parts. Part 1 will be rehearsal. Part 2 will be just backstage stuff like Michael's face paint and an interview with this guy. And the third part is the editing process and how painful it's been.
And from this point onwards, we're going to we're going to keep filming backstage stuff for you, definitely.
Yeah. And if you remember way back in my video, well, not way back, but if you remember back in my video, back at the bowling alley, Daniel Alonzo, the guy he's going to be a part of UWA.
Yeah,
I'm not sure
we'll
what
see.
alias he has now.
Rem said he's going to join UWA.
Oh, really?
Yes. So they definitely got some talent.
Yeah, and as you all may know, I am the official cameraman, and I was thinking maybe have my dad be a referee, maybe a guest referee.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
Because as you saw in the last match, I'm a terrible ref, so.
Would be nice to have a handicap. And if anything, you need to do some commentary.
Yeah, but
I instructed him before the match to do commentary.
But as you saw in the match, it didn't need commentary. Like, y'all were just having these random conversations. Like, it was pretty cool.
I agree. We didn't really need commentary.
No.
It was a spectacle.
Exactly.
Architects in the circle.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I think we've rambled over long enough. We're the T-Bone 186 crew, as I call it. And peace.
Outro.
You seriously need to make an outro.
Oh, I will.
Or at least an intro, because if you make the intro using the YouTube settings, we can just automatically add it to all 193 videos.
Right.
And we need to make a new channel advertisement now since Michael's mark.
And 200 videos coming up.
Yeah.
We still don't know what to do
What
with
would
it.
you guys like for the 200th video? In fact, we'll make a separate video announcement because I doubt you guys watch this one.
Yeah,
How long
it's
is
like
that?
200 video announcement.
Okay. Alright, here we go.